Hello and welcome to the next video in our electronic worker comp series. This video is an update to our previous video and will show some of the new functionality that was recently added to our live system regarding merging supporting documents so that you don't have to individually merge documents that are uploaded in the system. The merge document functionality is limited to PDF documents. You can only combine PDF documents together and then attach them to the claim. You cannot pick like a Word document or an image or something like that. They all have to be in PDF format. So I've already gone ahead and selected my patient, and I've already selected a claim, right? I won't be going through all the functionality of actually creating the claim since we covered that in the last video. I'm just going to be talking about supporting documentation. So on your claim, you want to go to this green link. Remember that green means workers' comp. And when I click on this link, it takes me to this nice pop-up. So I can see here in my pop-up, there's a green section. So in the back of my mind, I have to remember that green means workers' comp. Right, I can see that it says OZ for support data, FT for file transfer, and my third option for add supporting document. All right, so I'm going to click on this little document plus icon, which will take me to this page. All right, so here at the top is where I can merge my document together. Right at the bottom, it's showing me a list of all my documents. We ran a lot of tests today, so you can see a lot of merged documents in here. And here at the bottom is my file drop zone. So I'm going to start here at the bottom, just because this is really what we need to cover. So I'm just going to briefly mention this first. So this drop zone has simply been added here for convenience. This drop zone can also be found on tabs and reports, depending on your office setup. You can grab a file, drop it in here, select a document type, and then click on Add to Page Digitization, which will then upload the file into the patient's chart. The reason why we have added this here is for convenience. So this is just to make the life of our billers easier, because we know they're going through this massive change of doing everything electronically, and we empathize and we are trying to make this process as simple as possible. Okay, so if I needed to upload something, I would just throw that in here. Right, so my next section here is showing me the list of documents. Now, if I just wanted to select a document, I could still do it the same way as was shown in the previous video, where I can click on the file number or the file name, and that will essentially assign that document as a supporting document. But let's say that the document that I want to use, right, it's actually two separate documents. Let's say it's these two documents here at the bottom. So I'm gonna use my shuttle up here to generate my document. All right, so I can use this to go up and down, right? There's some controls here and there's some controls here. So these controls are to move documents left or right, and these controls here are essentially to change the order of the documents. So I'll go ahead and click on this and click on this, right? If I single click, it just selects one row at a time. If I double click, it'll move the document over, right? If I hold down the control button on my keyboard and then I click, it'll go and select both documents for me, and then I can click this, right? This button up here and this button up here, down here, is a cumulative move. Putting your mouse on these buttons will let you know their functionality. So here's my two documents. Let's say I wanted this document to come first. I can simply move it up. All right. So now that I have my two documents, so basically step one, I move my documents over. Step two, I put them in the right order. And then step three, I click on this button, right? Now, depending on the size of your documents and how many files you selected, this process will take a couple of seconds. It may take longer if you have multiple files, larger files, and that's just that's kind of obvious. And at the end of this process, it'll show you this nice little message. It says support document generated. Here's my file name. Press OK. So I'll click on OK here, and I can see it's added the supporting document to my claim. And when I click on save here, right, the page back here will refresh, and that's it. The supporting document has been added. I can see the success message up here. All right, and so that is how you take multiple documents from the system and you combine them together to create one single supporting document, and then attach it to your claim. Thank you for watching. Good luck with your billing.